I love that $0 were spent making this.
What's growing on, my Love Health family? We are here with fellow homesteaders.
No, it's perfect. Give them the vibes. And you look so divine. I'm so glad to see this.
What are we making?
We're making eggplant with carrot top pesto.
Today, we're gonna be making eggplant with carrot top pesto. Let's go.
Oh my God.
There go our carrots harvested from the oasis.
Yay. I'm gonna try one. You got it looking too good.
Oh yeah, that joint was fire, man.
Okay, let me see.
I ain't gonna lie, I love eating from my...
Ones later, or they stay purple on the outside?
You gonna try
They
the
stay
biggest
purple
one?
on the outside. Yeah. Should I not? Should I try a small one?
Maybe a medium one, like
this?
Small one, yeah.
You're gonna cook the carrots, you're just gonna cook the greens?
I'm not gonna cook the greens, I'm just gonna cook the carrots.
Oh, so why is it called carrot top pesto?
Because I'm gonna use the top of the carrots as the what would be basil and the pesto. Because it's highly fragrant.
What's up, Doc?
Good, aren't they?
So you see it's yellow too.
Yeah, I know.
It's beautiful.
Not the snapback. It was the snapback like, ooh.
Oh, wait, hold on, hold on, hold on.
You want one?
What do you think about the carrot, man?
It's great. It's delicious, nice and sweet, good color, great presentation.
Yes, sir.
5 stars.
Alright, you know what?
Yep.
And here's your delivery.
Yeah, later, y'all.
Love, light, abundance, all of that.
Okay, y'all, so now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty of this video. I'm starting off right now by breaking up and separating the carrots from their tops. So I'm putting the tops of the carrots, the greens, in this orange bowl, and you can see I'm putting the actual carrots in this silver bowl. I'm going to clean both of these with some water and vinegar as always. In the meantime, my husband is mincing up this garlic for me. You don't have to do this step. You can use garlic powder, but this garlic I'm going to be using on the eggplant. So you just see him right now breaking up the garlic and then cutting it. He's actually going to put it in our NutriBullet, but like I said, you don't have to do all that. He just extra. For this recipe, will be using 2 eggplants. We were able to have leftovers with using this much eggplant. You don't have to use 2, you can use 1. It's up to you. That's just what I had in the refrigerator. I always spread my eggplant out like this so that each part or each circle is able to get coated evenly with seasoning. And it takes a lot of olive oil to make eggplant actually soft, because if you don't use this much olive oil, your eggplant will be tough. If that's how you like your eggplant, that's your business. I like mine to be a nice creamy texture. So for the seasoning, I added oregano, garlic, red pepper, salt, and black pepper, I believe. I didn't measure. It's as you like. Season as you like, as they be saying on the little packages. I use a lot of garlic regardless, so I'm using garlic powder and garlic granules, like fresh garlic. So like I said, it's up to you what you decide to do. I really feel like, though, regardless, that you should definitely use some red pepper on this recipe, because that red pepper really brought out an extra kick and gave it like some spice, a nice little spice. My man like way more red pepper than that. That's just how much I can tolerate. But the more the better, honestly, in my opinion. Oh, I forgot, I also used onion powder. So don't forget your onion powder. While I'm doing all of this, I already got the oven preheated to 400. So make sure you preheat your ovens to 400 before you start seasoning, so that when you're done seasoning everything, you can just pop these right in the oven. And I put a little bit more oil on top so that seasoning really soak in. And this is the fresh garlic that you saw Trey breaking down earlier. Next, we moving on to these Mediterranean style carrots. So you see me just putting these carrots in this pan. I already done cleaned them. I'm oiling them up with some olive oil. I'm using pretty much the same spices that I did on the eggplant, except I added some cumin and some cinnamon, which was really cool. I also use oregano just like last time, but yeah, it's pretty much the same ingredients. And no, I did not measure. Once again, it is to taste. So if you like your stuff extra seasoned like me, use a good amount. And then also use a good amount of oil, because these carrots do be tough. If you want them to soften up, you definitely need some oil. I cover the top with parchment paper so that it steams in the oven. And I put that in the oven with the eggplant on 500 or 400. And now you see me making this carrot top pesto, the actual pesto. So this NutriBullet did not cut it. It just was not strong enough to break up these tops with the stems. So you see me blending here with the NutriBullet, and then you see me switching over to the Vitamix, because the Vitamix was really the only thing that could get it done. I added some shishito peppers fresh from the garden. I also added about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic and a bunch of olive oil. This recipe needed a lot of olive oil. I say at least a cup, really, to break up the tops and make them creamy. And I used salt as well as some powdered basil. I think I used a little bit of fresh basil too. But yes, I'm doing my dance because it's good, baby. I was actually really surprised at how good this turned out. It was a very nice, earthy, aromatic flavor. So I highly recommend this pesto. And it also stores well in the freezer and in the fridge. In the fridge, it stores for a month. In the freezer, you can get at least 3 months out of it. Mine has been in there for 3 months. And I still use it on bruschetta. And voila, look at your girl. Just call me Chef KP, okay? I be throwing down. And this is 100% from the garden. So delicious. My first time ever making it. I garnished it with that Parmesan and some heirloom tomatoes, and it was a wrap. We crushed this. On to the next recipe. You guys are about to see me make my carrots. Can't forget about the carrots. These also came out really good. I had to get a video for the gram. That's why you see this light on. But yes, when I tried it, I was actually really surprised, because I typically don't like carrots. To be honest, I like them in like soups and stuff, but just eating baked carrots, I did not think I'd be a fan of, but they were so good. Trey was crushing them. Zion was crushing them. Such a good choice to have made with our harvest. So now you see me making something that I actually do love, carrot cake. I love carrot cake. That's one of my favorite type of cakes. So I decided that I was going to make a carrot cake puree. So it's basically like a smoothie with the carrots. You see me adding a pear. I added 2 pears and 3 apples. You don't have to do that much fruit. I literally just added enough fruit to fill up the jar or the Vitamix and blended it. So that's how much it took. And honestly, that's what I had on hand. But it came out perfect. Like, that's actually a great ratio. So if you want to copy me, definitely do that ratio. I blended up the apples and the pears first so that once I added the carrots, it was just an easy mix. I don't know how much water I added, but I added enough to where it would stir. I'm like really not good with ingredients. I really just be eyeballing. Next though, I did add 8 small size carrots. So if you have like full size carrots, you will only need 4. But I added 8 small ones. And then I seasoned it up with cinnamon, nutmeg, a dash of salt, and some cloves. So you'll see me putting those in next. I also added some almonds, which gave it a nice little texture, like a little crunch. Because in carrot cake, usually the crunch is the carrot. So I wanted to kind of have something that mimicked that. But honestly, when I tasted it, the Vitamix blends so powerfully that you couldn't even taste the almonds. I gave it a little whirl, and then I gave it a little taste, and it was fire. Once again, I did my thing. Like, if y'all do any of these recipes, you're going to be a hit in the house. I actually used this puree to make pancakes. If you look on my Instagram, I have pictures and a video of the pancakes. Oh my God. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. Zion does not eat vegetables all of a sudden, and he crushed those. And that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this week. Next week, you'll get to see us harvest this huge collard green. But until then, love and light.